Aviation came quickly to Worthe Holt, starting in a Piper Super Cub. He read as much as he could about flying, traipsed down to the Indy FISDO and took the ground school test. And passed. This was followed by flying lessons at age 15 and gaining his license before college. While at Indiana University, he helped support himself as a flight instructor and commercial pilot, but medicine was calling, and between medical corps at IU School of Medicine and the Indiana Air National Guard, he made his way to the U.S. Air Force School of Aerospace Medicine at Brooks and began serving as a flight surgeon. Then, Lieutenant Holt was selected to attend U.S. Air Force Flight School and get his wings. As a distinguished graduate, Lieutenant Worthe proceeded to McConnell Air Force Base and F-4 Phantom training. He got the top academic, Top Gun, and Top Aircraft Commander awards. Now, Captain Worthe Holt quickly deployed to Europe and the Middle East, flying the F-4 Phantom and later the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the Viper. In this newer aircraft, he was again the top gun on multiple occasions and earned the Air Medal and Legion of Merit. His logbook has over 2,000 hours in those fighters. Oh, by the way, even though the F-4 has an official service ceiling of 60,000 feet, Worthe found it could get to flight level 640. That is where the U-2s live, and most engines do not function, always pushing the limits. Yet medicine was still a prime motivator in his life, and he both wrote the regulations for and then established the U.S. Air Force Pilot-Physician Program. This put him in the very rare position of being both a rated command pilot and chief flight surgeon. Lieutenant Colonel Worthe Holt was now commanding a medical group and flying as a combat-ready fighter pilot. Serving as the Assistant Adjutant General for the Minnesota Air National Guard, Colonel Holt was promoted to Brigadier General while working with both the F-16 and C-130 Hercules squadrons. In June 2014, Major General Worthe Holt, now Assistant to the Commander, United States Africa Command, held a span of command that included economic aid, international development, and, of course, medical and health diplomacy in an environment that included direct threats from Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, ISIS, and others, while also battling the medical threats of malaria, Ebola, Zika, pandemics, HIV, and simple lack of food or water. And while coordinating special ops, SEALs, Green Beret, FBI, and State Department teams, ever looking for altitude, he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. 11 May 2017, he retired active duty from Africa Command. In his civilian life, Dr. Holt recently retired as Chief Medical Officer for Worthe Health, building and operating physician-led, high-performing, clinically integrated networks. Worthe served as Vice President, Deputy Chief Medical Officer of Humana Incorporated, was President of the Indiana Medical Licensing Board, and is a past President of the Indiana Academy of Family Physicians. He still volunteers with Franciscan Health. Major General Holt has over 10,000 hours in numerous aircraft types, currently flying an Aranca Champ and a twin-jet Cessna Citation. In between those, he operates a Diamond DA-40 motor glider trainer. Worthe continues to be an active instructor, CFII, and he loves to show others the fascinating world of aviation. Worthe believes in that contagious enthusiasm that infects those exposed to aviation.